guys, Carolina Jackpot coming at you. It's Saturday afternoon. I said Thursday evening, made a video about how much I didn't care about the NFL draft. Now, what am I doing? I'm making my second video in 2 days about it. Shi Smith, South Carolina Gamecock, goes number 204 overall pick to the Carolina Panthers. Not sure what damn round that is, but it's pretty fucking low. But anyway, he got drafted. So congratulations to Shi, 4-year Gamecock, 2-year full-time starter from not too far away from here in Union, South Kakalaki. He's kind of a smallish guy, 5'10", about 185, 190 pounds, very fast. He's got good hands. I think that he probably went a little bit too low in the draft for his talent level, but for what he's done in college, that's probably about right. It's probably about right. Looking at some comparable, Amari Rodgers at Clemson went like number 71 overall. I think that Shi Smith is probably just as good as Amari Rodgers, and the Tater fan will sit here and laugh in my face. But if you look at it not through orange-colored shades, you'll see that I'm right. He has played his whole career behind number one receivers such as Deebo Samuel, such as Brian Edwards, both NFL players now. And the level of play that he's gotten from the quarterback position has been, well, I mean, the first couple of years he was there playing with Jake Bentley as his quarterback, who was mediocre at best, bordering on sometimes terrible. And that coupled with, as aforementioned, playing behind those Gamecock greats and Samuel and Edwards, he really did not have the eye-popping numbers and touchdown receptions. That, looking back at his stats, which I went to before this video, I referenced that point, he really didn't have the receiving yardage that I thought that he would have had over his career. He never broke 1,000 yards. The most he had was, I think, 678. 4 touchdown grabs in a season was his high. Now, going into 2020, we thought that he's going to be the face of the franchise, so to speak. He's going to be your go-to guy. He's going to be the leader of the wide receiver room, the wide receiver core. If you watch the podcast live recording, you'll know I hate that term, the wide receiver room, the running back room, the quarterback room. Just call it the quarterback core or the quarterback group, whatever, the room. Anyway, he had kind of a subpar season. Injuries had a lot to do with that. He was banged up a lot, and let's face it, the 2 quarterbacks that he had to play with were at best looked like 2 inbred apes fucking a football in Luke Doty and Colin Hill. Nothing against Luke Doty. He's a good young kid. He's going to be developed by the staff that we've got there now. But last year, he really looked like a fish out of water when he was thrust in as the starter, just because basically it was determined that Colin Hill was horrible. So they thrust him into the starting role, and he ran around a little bit, looked okay doing that, but he couldn't throw the ball, hit the broadside of a barn, hit water falling out of a boat, whatever damn analogy you want to use. He was horrible. So Shi suffered through that. But talent-wise, I think that he's got the goods in him to be better than either of those Clemson wide receivers that was drafted this year. Now, had Justin Ross been healthy and played this year, and he would have probably been in the draft as well. Of course, Shi Smith not better than Justin Ross, but yeah, Shi Smith better than Amari Rodgers. Shi Smith definitely better than Cornell Powell. If you'll remember him, that's the young man who scored a touchdown at Notre Dame. and got right there and cursed in the camera live on NBC, which everybody said, you're just overreacting. The young kids, that's the way they talk nowadays. Well, yeah, it is, but Clemson claims to be the bastion of Christianity, the bastion of all that is good and sainthood in the world, and then you got one of their big playmakers out here cursing on national television in front of God and everybody, where it can be seen by millions and millions of Tater fans. But anyway, Shi Smith goes number 204, hoping to see Izzy Mukuamu drafted. I don't know about that. It's just, he left early to declare for the draft, but he hadn't got picked up yet. So if he hadn't got an agent, if he doesn't have an agent or whatever, he can come back to college. I think that dude might want to come back to college, learn how to play his position a little bit less handsy, because that's not going to cut it in the NFL. He had so many damn pass interference penalties, it was ridiculous. So there you go with that. But once again, my favorite team adds another Gamecock to the roster. Shi Smith from Union, South Carolina, wide receiver, goes to the Panthers. I'll see y'all later. Appreciate it, guys. Push. And I'm out. Go Gamecocks. Shane Train, baby.